don't even care. Don't even care. I got some rice and teriyaki tuna. It sounded good. Mm. Well, hi, Mr. David. Hi, Humberto. I'm eating rice and teriyaki tuna. It sounded good. So I bought it. I am totally bored tonight. What are you guys up to? I was editing videos. And I'm like, I don't want to do this right now. So I decided to go live while I'm eating supper. Well, it's not my supper. It's the second supper. Customer event. Are you celebrating the customers? Is that what that's about? It was the racetrack. Oh, man. Hell, I want to be one of your customers. Oh, really? Yeah. They have these in the frozen section at Walmart, and I'm not usually big about, just things like that. But this to me is like a meal that you can just heat up and have, you know, like right now. I had my supper earlier, and hi Sal, how you doing? I had my supper earlier, but it's late and it's Friday, and I got the weekend off. And I'm like, man, I need to eat something. So I just pulled this out and put it in the microwave. I figure, well, we'll see. You know what? I could probably believe that. Because think about it, Mr. David, and maybe you don't know. You know how many people older than me will go to the casino? I'm like, I go with if I go with Miss K to the casino, I mean, there's like, and they're there till like 2 in the frickin' morning. And I'm like, man, y'all don't have no life. And then I sit here and look at my own life, and I'm like, yeah, we don't have a life. My mom's husband called me because he cooked it. And as always, he cooked it wonderfully. I'll be darned. Yeah. Like I said, I just bought some of those. I have another one of those bowl things. Um, it's a meat lover's breakfast bowl, something like that. I don't know. Just when you just have to have those little meals, and there's not much here. And that's my thing. I don't want a lot. The first time I bought it, I'm like, teriyaki tuna? Usually it's teriyaki chicken, but tuna? Anyway, I like it. It's pretty good. Anyway, David, I can see that. Hello, Ross. I can see how it would be a lot of older people going to the track. I wish there was like carrots or something in this. That would be perfect for me. Anyway, because I like carrots. Peas and carrots are my favorite. Anyway, did you guys see my graphic? 94 more watch hours and I will be at my 4,000. It'll take me a couple weeks at the rate my views are going. YouTube is pissed off at me or something. That's all I can figure out. Yeah, so I'm at 3906 and I'm going, hey, maybe I'll get there sooner than I thought I would. Yes, I saw it. Okay, what is the hell? What the hell's that word? Humberto? What is that word? What is that language? I don't even know how to pronounce that. You and your Spanish, French, Russian, whatever, Greek. I don't even know what the other one is. Hi, Hassan. Oh. Yeah, I'm like really rude coming on live and eating my food, but I'm like, man, I was editing these videos and I'm freaking bored with it. I got all weekend. I'll take a little bit of time and just chill. Hola, amigo. I can say that. I probably didn't say it right, but I said it. What's everybody doing today? David told me what he was doing. Oh, David, when's Frankie's next ball game? Tomorrow? Yeah, I saw that. I'm wondering who the hell that is. Carlos sent it to me, and he goes, "Who the hell? Who's this? Who is this?" And I'm like, "I have no idea, no idea." I watched this video, and I'm like, "Oh, you got the video editing experience that you can just hold my beer detailing, you know, and make a cartoon where you're bashing people." Let me give you my thoughts. That is chicken shit. Me? At least you're going to see my face when I say something. That's how I feel about that. Tomorrow night at 6. Okay, well, maybe he'll win. In Mexico, they say, I don't even know how to pronounce it. But in Cuba, Dominican Republic, Venezuela, Colombia, and Puerto Rico, we say, I still don't know how to pronounce it, was doing Uber Eats. That's going to be dinner tomorrow. I was going to do it tonight, and I thought, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm off all weekend. If I can Uber Eats it in, I don't have to go nowhere. Because I can order my groceries online and be delivered to the house. Okay? So then I can order my food online, later in the evening. I won't even have to leave the house. I don't have to go buy nothing. I don't have nothing I need. Plenty of cigarettes, plenty of water, plenty of coffee. I'm good. Yeah, this online stuff is convenient. Making me fatter, but it's still convenient. That'll be a long drive for me. I got a Uber Eats driver the other day, and that man called me on the phone and said, your food is on the back of your car. And I said, did you not read the instructions? You're supposed to deliver that to my door. And he goes, well, I don't know how to open your gate. And I went, oh, wow. It's the easiest damn gate on the planet. Anyway. Okay, I can't remember the channel. I switched over to this live. YouTube won't let me look at my history while watching the live. That's okay. The name of the page is Hold My Beer Detailing. That's what it is. Because I'm like, oh, what a smart ass. That's okay. I still say, chicken shit, because if you're going to talk smack about somebody, especially in the detailing community, the least you can do is show your face like a man. But then, hey, what do I know? Ah! I like your style. You like my style. Whose style? Since we had the change control at the office. Oh, okay. I like your style. So I read that. Do you remember something like the title? Um, no. It was in September. No, it wasn't. It was early October. Hold my beer detailing. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, what are we eating? Oh, hi, Kimberly. I buy some of those little frozen bowls. This is rice and teriyaki tuna. And this is just one of those bowls. When you have those, I eat every 2 hours. So I just get something small. And this is perfect. They have like meat lovers breakfast bowls, and they're just little bowls. But anyway, I'm thinking teriyaki tuna. How weird. That's pretty damn good. How you doing, Miss Kimberly? Yeah, you'll have to check that out, guys. Just go check it out, because I'm like, that to me, I'm not even, never mind the content. Never mind that. Never mind the bash and pan and all of that. Um, it was it was the fact that the dipshit was just chicken shit. I mean, I ain't said nothing bad about Pan. But everything I say, I'm not, I'm not, you're going to see my face. I don't have to maybe I ought to make me a cartoon. I'm sorry, that just, it irked me, but yeah, me and Carlos saw that. He sent that to me and said, "Who is this?" I said, "I have no idea." I checked it. She is eating something good. I am. It's pretty good. Now I keep talking. I need to finish it. Well, our weather warmed up. We're no longer in the freezing. We had 2 nights of freeze warnings. And then oh, he's talking smack. He's talking smack. I went to work yesterday in the big truck. I was filling in for somebody who took the day off. And she told me to be there at 10 o'clock, and it was about 45 miles away. And so I got to the yard, got the truck ready to go, and I left about 9:15 or so. I got to the job at 10 till 10. I got my first load at 3 p.m. So I got there at 10 minutes till 10 in the morning. Tastes good. Crispy, crunchy chicken sandwich. Chevron food. I've never even heard of that. But we don't have any chevrons here. I wonder if I could find that. That sounds good. I like chicken. Anyway. Oh, I'm getting a lot of feedback on that. And I'm like, put the comment on the video. That way I can get some credit for it. Maybe the algorithm will boost me a little bit. No. They're like, that was kind of cool. And I'm like, it was boring as hell. I mean, you're just looking at the road. But I tried to do it that way. Just make it so it looks like you're the passenger. But I kind of wish those guys would have let me at least set up the phone so that I could show myself dropping that trailer, backing it in and all of that. but it wouldn't let me. And it's easy content. People like that, not just detailing. I've had so much interest, and I don't know if it's the interest in the industry or the interest of, the taboo subject, women driving trucks. But, I was supposed to pick that load up at 7 in the morning and didn't get out of there until 9:30. Um, that can be cool, but when you're a truck driver, you make them as short as possible. Anyway, so I just thought, well, okay, I just said on Instagram because I went live. I was frustrated because they making me wait. I told my boss, I said, there's a reason I left the road, because those road trips they remind me of road days. And I said, there's a reason I left the road when I called to tell her I wasn't getting out of town before 8 o'clock. And she laughed at me, and I said, I'm serious. I said, I don't like this hurry up and wait crap. Hurry up and get there and sit there and wait. Anyway, everybody's asked about it. Everybody's mentioned it. They've, tell me what it's like, that kind of thing. And I got a lot of comments on it. I mean, a lot of, interesting feedback. People wanting to see more of it and all of that. When the weather is nice, though. You are so right. But I was afraid, Sal, to put a trucking video on my channel because it is a detailing channel. Will that piss off the algorithm, kind of thing? The other is it's just a short little video. I didn't want it to be its own for the night, and so I just went ahead and left the detailing video in its spot, and then I put that one at noon. And Sunday there'll be another one. It's just a short little video. It's like less than 5 minutes long, those kind of videos, but they're longer than the 60 seconds for a short. So I thought, what the hell? Maybe that may be a different channel that pops off, Miss Grandma. I don't know. I don't think I want to be in trucking for long. I want out. I got burned out on it, and I can still feel it when I'm just going to work 2 days a week. I think it's just, my daughter and I were talking about that because my daughter's a truck driver, and she's been driving for 12 years, I think. Yeah, 12 years, and I'm on 26, so I hope it won't be. I don't know. I put it up, and I made sure that everybody knew it was coming. So I put it at noon because it is kind of one of those off videos. But, the detailing videos, I'll leave those at 7. And those will actually back off when I hit that 4,000 watch hours. Wipe the steering wheel before you take off. Now it's a detailing video. You know what? Yesterday, when I was sitting there for 5 freaking hours, now, of course, I'm not in the truck that I normally drive. The truck that I took on that road trip was a 2024 day cab. It was a Western Star. The truck I was in yesterday was a 2010 Freightliner. And the guy who normally drives that, wait till I see that guy again. Just wait. I'm going to say something to him. When I went into town, because we were sitting there forever just waiting, and the foreman didn't even arrive until 2:30. So that tells you how the day went. It was just boring. So I drove on into El Dorado. I had a sinus headache, and so I went and got me a Dayquil pills to maybe break that up, and it was, I don't know, 11 o'clock, maybe 12, something like that. So what I did was, while I picked those up, I picked up a thing of paper towels and some Sprayway. And, the Dollar Tree or the Dollar General has the small cans of sprayway window cleaner. Now, that's probably not going to make any sense to you. In a big truck, they have this rubber that they put over the steering wheel. They don't leave those undone anymore. So, it's like this rubber stuff, but you cannot use APC on it. You have to use Windex, window cleaner, something like that. The APC causes it to become very sticky. So I picked up this sprayway and these paper towels, and I should have recorded cleaning it up and cussing him out, because I was cussing. That guy's nasty. And I told the boss today, I said, you guys got me jumping trucks all the time right now, because I'm filling in for people in this truck and that truck, and, covering this truck till they find a good driver for it, and blah, 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 blah. I told her, I said, I'm going to start cussing them out. If I start crawling in these trucks whenever you guys need me to cover a truck and they don't keep them clean, I'm going to start cussing people out. It just drove me nuts, that truck. I cleaned that entire dash and that steering wheel. It took me 2 clumps of paper towels, and they were black as crap. And I'm like, dude. Anyway, okay. Let me get back on track, you guys. No, I'm not bored, Mania. Okay, I miss that. So happy. Oh. Whose birthday? Today, my second son turned 26. Well, happy birthday to him. I assume he's got a name. But still, I can beat him in basketball. Enjoy it while you can, man. Ah, Sal said the same thing. Yeah, there's going to come a time when your body's going to say, I can dunk. Was a decent 3-point shooter. How do you do that? Are you tall? Put that on video. You cussing folks out. I'll watch that. Oh my. I do that a lot. I'm pretty bad. Dang. Worst thing is working on yeah, it's gross. And I'm like, dude, this is what pisses me off about it. This guy is the one who walks around the exterior of the truck and then climbs up on the catwalk, cleans the back window so he can see. Climbs up both sides of the truck by the doors with the doors closed, cleans the mirrors and the windows, both sides, crawls up onto the engine, cleans the windshield, cleans every light on the trailer and the tractor. But this damn fool can't clean that steering wheel? No. You wait till I see him. Well, you won't see it, but I'm going to tell him about it. That is just nasty. And she said to put the receipt in my folder and she would reimburse me. You know what's funny, Sal, now that you say that? I have made a couple of videos where I am responding to assholes. And those have more views than any of my videos ever. Other than the few that are, the thousands. You're going to have to do something. And he's past retirement age. Maybe he just needs to retire. I'll tell you what, if he does that shit when he's at home, I can't believe he's still alive. His wife would have killed him by now. I know I would have. Just nasty. When I said happy birthday to my son, your daughter and you came right up to my mind. Uh-oh, why's that? Renee, how you doing, ma'am? Oh, Mr. Carlos is here. Why did me and which daughter? I got more than one. How you doing, Renee? I haven't talked to you in a while, but I do see your posts. In case you ain't know so. Renee is a Kansas girl too. She lives in Northwest Kansas. And yes, I've met her. I know who she is. Hmm. I got you now. You remembered that? How you doing, Mr. Carlos? How's your how? Oh my God, how was your day been? Your daughter says she was my son's age too. Okay, I read that. I'm eating rice and teriyaki tuna. It's pretty good. It's one of those little meals you just, you know what I mean? Little frozen bowls. And I was bored. Lot, but of course, I remember that since we talked about it on the live stream. I guess I don't remember that. But yeah, they're the same age. Oh, that's right. We did talk about that. Because you did say that. That's how old my son is. I'm done. So, Sal. Oh, you're gonna cook her a great big dinner? Yeah, I like these little bowls. They seem to be just right for my, little meals. I probably shouldn't be eating rice, but you know, it is what it is. And I was kind of like teriyaki tuna. Come on now. But it's pretty darn good. Your glasses are pretty. Well, thank you. They're from the dollar store. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Selena. I forgot. That was a post you made this morning. I forgot about that. I think I even commented on it, too. Hmm. Yeah, I just get a whole bunch of them at the Dollar Tree because I don't need it. For my prescription, it doesn't make sense to buy them when I can grab some reading glasses. What was that? Something went crazy. Oh, it was John. John had to comment on one of my videos. I don't know which one. I didn't look. But yeah, I just get them at the dollar store. And I don't know. I just like the colorful. I don't even know why I have the pink ones on today with my Melissa Etheridge shirt on. You know, she's a Kansas girl too. I love her music. Usually my glasses have to match my outfit. My teal, my purple, my navy blue, pink, yellow. Yeah, so it's just this kind of thing. I don't know the colors on yours since I can't see them. That's all right. That's all right. Then you won't have to comment on it. I somebody asked me one time, is that because of my mood? And I'm like, no. Nope, not because of my mood. Nope, no orange. No orange. I see the white lines though. Oh, those? Is that what you're talking about? That's what I buy them for. Is because of these. Foam NR. Is that what they're calling it? You know what I need? I need to buy a foamer. That's what I need to do. Yes, and black and gray. I mean, well, there is gray on it and black. And then there's pink and white. Trash foamer. I don't want an IK. And those Lexes, those are pretty expensive. I thought what I would do is just order one, one of the cheap ones on Amazon and give it a try. Because I ordered cheap ones, cheap pump sprayers on Amazon. And I thought, well, I'll give it a try. See if it'll help my business any. Will it help me get through some of this? I still got them. That was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, yeah, it was 2 years ago, not long after my birthday. Somebody gave me an Amazon gift card, so I ordered them. Yeah, Mark's the one who told me to try that new ONR. And asked about the motorcycle, Humberto. But I ain't going, Carlos, I'm not going to make the mistake of getting one of them IKs. I can't throw them into the field as far as you can. Oh! Kimberly! Wow! Thank you so much. Now I can buy me another tuna bowl. Thank you so much. And I didn't even intend to go live tonight. But I got bored. That was nice. That was so very kind of you, Miss Kimberly. Thank you. She likes me. She likes me. Almost done. One little bite left. I'm done. I got more water to go with it. There you go, Idaho. Loving it. Awesome. Thank you so much. I hit the heart button. I don't know how that works. Okay. Anyway, you do so. Oh, no, I don't. I just sit here and eat. I sit here and eat. Sit on the job and cuss people for being nasty and dirty. But thank you. I do appreciate it. I really do. Did everybody see what Humberto sent me? I think everybody saw that, right? You're entertaining and informative. I don't know about the informative part. But entertaining, here we go. That's part of the YouTube million earnings. That's okay. That one guy said I was making all this money. I'm making all this money to bash people or whatever the hell it was. I don't remember. And crack me up. Give yourself some credit, will you? I don't know where I'm informative. I mean, everybody's informing me. But I'll give you that much. I'll take it. How about that? I'll take the compliment. Thank you, Miss Kimberly. Because I don't know. Maybe I am informative to some people. Maybe. She's getting bossy now. She's getting bossy. I got just chill. You know what, Kimberly? I think we do need to go forward with that calendar. I do. I think we need to go forward with that calendar. I've been mentioning that to a few people, and they're like, do it. You brought today the new window cleaning tool. That's one of them. I got to do a video on the other one, but man, I'm so backed up. Not even kidding, you guys. Not even kidding. I have now the shower door, the water spot remover. I told you about that, right? Where did my pen go? Okay, that was on my list, so I can mark that off the list. Wait a minute. Yeah. Water spot remover on the shower door. Okay. That one's done. Oh, I did that one. The review, kind of, sort of, on that. I did that. I put them in one video. Okay. So, I had to cross it off. So, that's where I'm at. And that's just the handwritten list. The list that I have in my phone doesn't include these. Because I think of them at the shop. You don't have a Dollar Tree there? Hello, AI coconut guy. Ain't seen you in a little while. Everybody has glass and mirrors, so you gave them an option and told them where to find it. Yes. And I just bought it thinking it's like some people go to the Dollar Tree and they'll buy 15 different trinkets and probably throw them in the the shelf underneath the microwave, on the microwave stand, and never touch it again. I got a few things down there. So then I saw this and I'm like, oh, I wonder if I can use this on the windshield. So I tried it and it worked. It's got a short little handle on it, but it still worked. Totally. Now, do you guys, I don't know if you guys have this where you live. There's a store called Black Friday. Have you ever heard of that? Do you have one near you? Thin brush for cleaning. Okay. 8-piece hard bristle crevice cleaning brush, gap cleaning brush, hard bristle brush, crevice cleaner brush. Then, well, how do you use it? On a vacuum? Or do you use it on a drill? Or by hand? Or what? Okay, Black Friday deals. Yeah. Black Friday is a store. It just opened up here. Up here at the main intersection. And I still clean the office. Okay, so I go in to clean the office this morning. And after I got done, I was talking to the manager. I go to Dollar Tree for seasonal decor like these solar Halloween lights. I had to go there too for that. Hello, Miss Arizona. I missed your live last night. I got there like 5 minutes too late. My bad. Sorry. But I did get the notification. I went over and made sure it was notifying me because Humberto went to your live, but I never got notified. And so I went live at the same time. With it, you can clean between the seats and the middle part of the car, which is extremely difficult to get to. It can be, yeah. I tell you what, that air gun has made a huge difference in that. That's for sure. But it's still, you still have those times, especially those ones that you can't get underneath the underneath the track, and you need something you can put in there. So I used what Chelsea said to use, and that was a barrel brush. Doesn't always work, but it's a really good it's a good option. Glad to see you on live. I know YouTube is slow with announcements. It sure is. It sure is. Anyway, what was I saying? I forgot. I always get sidetracked. I am the worst. I forgot. Oh, Black Friday. So, I was talking to the lady in the office, or the manager, and she said, "You have got to go check it out because." Oh, thank you, Leslie. She said, you pay either four, six, or $8 for whatever you buy." And I'm thinking, I wonder if they get any detailing stuff. And so I said, "Did you get any, or do they have any detailing stuff?" She goes, "Well, I don't even know what that is." So now I got to go into Black Friday at some point. I got to check it out. That's how I found out Ollie's had all of theirs. I need to go back. I need to go see if they have any turtle wax stuff. Because if I can get it at a cheaper price, that's my favorite color. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just buy these at the Dollar Tree. My prescription is so weak that it doesn't make sense to pay $250 for a pair of glasses when the prescription strength that I need, the doctor said that wouldn't make sense. But you can get some reading glasses, because that's all it is, just reading glasses. Can't wait for Black Friday. Just hopefully I am not broke then. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. So anyway, that's where I get them. I've got several different colors around here. They're all over the place. I will send you the Amazon link so you can check it out, since you can get to those intricate parts of the vehicle with the tiny brushes. I'll have to check that out. I am going to the dollar store tomorrow then. Yeah, all you have to do is know the equivalent of your prescription. And my prescription is 1.75, which means I can see what that there's writing there. It's just kind of blurry because it's so small. Now, I can read this without glasses. I don't have to have glasses to read my handwriting, but it's not like I write small anyway. But I do have to, if I'm going to look at this phone, he wants glasses on my face. That's the way he said it. I got you, Humberto. I understood what you meant. Yeah, send me the link. So yeah, you just need to know the equivalent. It's kind of like metric system, kind of thing, different than what we're used to in the States. That kind of thing. It's just a little different. You just got to know the different, or the conversion. I think is what they called it, is what he called it. Conversion. Well, I don't know about that. You don't know me very well yet. Ooh. 6 people here, 9 likes. If you haven't hit like, gotta hit that like button for me. Hey, we need a poll. Kimberly, we need a poll. Thank you. Yes, queen. I don't know. It's just weird. You know what I mean? It's weird. Thank you. Hitting like. Thank you. Thank you. Humberto, you need to put that in the Instagram. Put it in Instagram. I won't be able to see it here. And I'm not going to hit it now or it'll take me out of the live. Are you trying to get rid of me? Is that it? That was me that liked the video for 10. Yay! Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We need a poll. Also send it to you and Hassan via Instagram. Okay. My kids are teaching me to say thank you. I don't know. It is weird. It's just weird. I don't know why I've always been weird about that. You know what I mean? You are so welcome. I'm going to subscribe. Well, thank you, Leslie. Love to have you. Love to have you. It's hard. I know it is. It is hard. It's weird. So anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, the shower. I forgot to tell you guys about that. The shower is done, except the ceramic coat. Since I have the weekend off, guess what's going to get ceramic coated? You know, I was so happy. Now I got to keep it that way. So, before bed, I'm going to jump in the shower. How long do you think I'm going to have to go without a shower, Humberto? But them hard water spots, it's not even hard water. My dad doesn't think it is. My mom, I was asking them about it. I was asking them or talking to them about it, and they go, you know, we were dealing with that for years. And I'm like, seriously? And my dad said, brand new pipes, so we know that wasn't the problem. We knew that wasn't the problem. We think there was some kind of reaction that, like with the caulking and stuff. And I'm like, but that wouldn't make sense because the caulking is not in the corners of the bottom. Well, anyway, so we don't know what it is, but I still have this inkling that it's got something to do with the water. Just wait I'm thinking. I put it here to just in case. Mark is now following the Detailed Grandma on Instagram. Awesome. Thank you. Gotta send it to Kimberly via email. Thank you. First, I'll remember to check. Oh my gosh, Arizona. My shower door and the bottom layer, or the bottom 1/4 of the shower walls is okay. So the shower door has, ever since I took over the house, my parents bought this house in 2000. So it was 2000 at the end of the year. I moved it and took it over in 2014. Since the day I've had it, when I took it over, I was just trying to get things clean. There's so much water spot and build up and all this other stuff on that shower door, and it would never come clean. I think I've used everything I can get my hands on, and it would never, ever come clean. I made it a little bit better. I made a video of it. I used the steamer and some APC and made it look a little bit better, but it still had this, it was so foggy from water spots and buildup of something. So I was given this product and I needed to do a review on it, but I didn't know, I don't have those type of customers. So I didn't know how to use it. You know, I didn't know where to use it. So I'm trying to think, you know, where can I use this? So I mentioned to these guys, I think it was just David and Humberto, that I think what I'll do is use it on the shower door and see what it does. And it worked. So this DIY detail, water spot remover, a product we use in detailing as detailers, cleaned my shower door. And then the next night, I got in there and I started working on that hard water stuff. Cleaned it right up. And I'm like, So in the same conversation me and Humberto and David were having, he said, then you can ceramic coat it. And I'm like, oh, ceramic coating in the house? Are you nuts? Had no idea. So this weekend, I'm going to ceramic coat that door. And then I'm going to take some spray ceramic coat and I'm going to coat those walls in the shower. And that will help repel some of that stuff and make it easier to clean. So that's my goal. And I have missed a million comments, guys. Sorry. Okay, one time I was going to the shower, and guess what my mom told me? That I had to wait 11 days because my mom said that they have to repair the pipes and now I can shower. I wonder how long it's going to... Did he ever answer me? I don't even know if he answered me. How long am I going to have to wait? Two or three times a day? Hell no, I don't do that. I just take my shower before bed. Now, when I was going through menopause, I'd take 2 or 3 a day because I'd get to sweating like crazy. Just saying. You bought a gym membership and canceled it after 11 days? It did. It worked great. Now I just want to see how the ceramic coat is going to work. We've got to try that toilet. I know, Kimberly. I know. I'm like, it don't even leak. Will you video doing the ceramic coating? Yes. I did a video. These are all coming. They're all, well, all but one. One. The first one is scheduled already. The second one I just finished editing, and then I'll get that uploaded probably tomorrow. But I've got one cleaning the door, and then I've got another one where I was cleaning the shower and the walls. And then the third one will be ceramic coating the shower door and the walls, the spray ceramic coat, which is a little different. I will spray that on the walls on the inside, but I want that glass. I don't ever want that hard water, those water spots, and all of that. I don't want any of that anymore. So I got to get it on there. If you coat it, just cures in an hour with DIY detail coatings and no chemicals for 5 days. No chemicals? Is my shampoo considered a chemical? Just saying. We could do it before work, and by the time we get home, it should be fine, right? I would think so. I would think it'd be okay. You are so pretty. Who's so pretty? Well, you never know anymore. Humberto, they got tainted food. You can't tell me we don't have tainted shampoo. Oh, thank you very much. Shampoos aren't... Okay, I read that. Arizona water is horrible. My humidity gets hard water build up, but in Kentucky, I never ever had that issue. I can see that. We run steamers, And every few months or so, I have to put a little bit of, good Lord, this is not, it's not under control. I put apple cider vinegar in it to run it through. Oh, I will definitely do a test spot because I am worried about it. Just to see how it takes it. Can you do ceramic coating on the aluminum, the aluminum frame on there? You can, can't you? Humberto? Can we use that on the aluminum frame? You can. Okay, good. I'm going to coat it all. Because I had to really kind of scrub at that aluminum to get it somewhat clean. I mean, it just wasn't going to come clean, but it looks 200% better. I'm just so thrilled. Now, I will admit, the second video, I had to take a break because I did cry. Because it was one of those, I'll just be honest, it was one of those where when you look at that shower, you're like, I hope to God nobody ever comes in this house and sees that shower. Ever. Because it was nasty. It just looked nasty. Now it's so nice and ivory again. I mean, it's really nice. I love it. Anyway, I got to read comments. Cried of happiness, yes. And I said that. I said that in the video. I got to take a break. No, I said I think I'm gonna cry, or I could cry, or something like that. And then I said, not because I'm sad, it's because I'm happy. And then I had to take a break, and I did my crying. I came back and finished it off. And anyway, I did. But you have to understand. I've explained it to you guys. That has been a years-long battle. And now, one product from DIY Details solved it. Just like that. Man, how did I not know about this stuff before? And how did I think of that? That's the other thing. Because we were talking about the water spot remover and how I don't have customers like that. And that I was just tossing around the idea, but wasn't quite convinced that it'd be a good idea. That maybe I could try it on the bathroom door. But I was also concerned about it because it's a chemical. But it turned out perfect. I love it. Okay, tears of joy, and I did that. I do it all the time. That has been a thorn in my side for a long time. Just show the video as it happened and explain the tears of joy. Actually, it's already edited, but yeah, I didn't do the crying or nothing, but it is just it was a relief. I will not lie. That I think if I had to describe how I really felt, relief. And I even said it in the video. You can hear it. I finally a shower I can be proud of. It's amazing the little things that we take for granted, right? When you never know if your next door neighbor is looking at their shower going, this is disgusting. I hope nobody ever, ever, ever sees it. And I put it on video. And then I'm like, this is a shower you can be proud of. It's just a little shower. What the hell? And the many applications, car chemicals, also doing the home. Yeah, and I think we really need to talk more about that. Because I don't know if you caught it, Humberto, but there was somebody who commented, and this guy, he's got a history of making some snide remarks, condescending comments and things like that. He's got a habit of that. I try my best not to respond to his smarty pants way. But he left the comment on there. He laughed and said, detailing products in the house or something like that. And the way he usually comments, you just know what he was getting at, you know. But I think that does need to be discussed, you know. It was on that post. It's not a video, it's on the community post that I made showing the pictures. One of those. I've made 2 posts, I believe. I made one post of the shower door and another of the shower itself, I believe. Anyway, it's on that one. It's on one of those. Maybe I did that on Facebook and not YouTube, but I did put it on YouTube because it was a YouTube comment. Because this guy is, he only follows me on YouTube. Let's see. Yes, I stopped buying all these different cleaners when I've got all this stuff. I know, but I use my noodle first. Your noodle? Your noodle? Please explain. People don't know how good detailing products do around the house. People use Windex, and Windex isn't as good as Rinseless. And you know, I was talking about that steering wheel in the big truck. I wonder if Rinseless would clean that up. Because I could make sure to provide each one of them a bottle in their trucks, and they would have absolutely no excuse whatsoever to not get it cleaned. I'm not giving them towels. They can use the shop towels we have. But I can make sure they have a spray bottle of Rinseless and use it on that steering wheel, but I'll have to try it first. My brain is my noodle. Oh! But anyway, yes. That's funny, Kimberly. But anyway, Humberto, you're right. And I think that's a video that we need to do. I think that detailers on YouTube should be making a video about that. Because I was just tossing the idea around. But I was concerned about it because it is a detailing chemical. You know. But it didn't do any damage. I've checked it every day. That was Wednesday? No, yes, that was Wednesday. And here it is Friday, and I've checked it. I don't know, I've probably looked at it 100 times because I'm so excited it's clean. You know, Rinseless does steering wheel. But this is a different type of material on the steering wheel. This is like a rubber material. It's like a rubber covering. Because the steering wheels in the big trucks, they're like a hard plastic, but they're not like what you guys have in a car. I used Green Star to mop the house, that house I cleaned, that I put a bid in for. Rinseless does. Dashboard, windows, mirrors, besides car panels. Yes. Anyway, what are you laughing at, and what about? O&R in the steamer for my floors and shower tiles. You know what? You can ceramic coat those shower tiles and then just use Rinseless to wipe it off, and no need for the steamer anymore. He said his brain is my new... Oh, yeah, Kimberly did. Yeah. I have put Rinseless into my steamer a couple of times. My thought was maybe it would make that water a little, maybe, I say softer, but it's really not soft water. All it does is grab a hold of that gunk in there. But I'm thinking maybe it won't, you know, cause any problems. But Stoner Clean and Repel for my storm door glass is amaze balls. Oh, speaking of Stoner car care. So today I did 4 videos up at the shop. One of them I used a trim coating. But when I was in Dallas, the guys put Stoner Car Care plastic trim coating on my bumper, and I cleaned it today. And here we are. What? So that was June 14th. Yeah, they used it on my pickup. June 14th, they put that Stoner's trim coating on there. And so we're at July, August, September, October. So 4 months. And it's still looking really, really good. So I'm like, hey. But while I was there also, the trim on the sides, on the doors, some of that Coach Kimmy got, it stained both sides. And so I tried this trim coating on all the other stuff because the guys did my back bumper and they did my side steps, and I believe they did that side trim. But the trim coating that I used today actually has black dye in it. And it covered up those stains. And I was like, hell yeah! I can live with that. See you later, Leslie. You have a good one. To restore trims, I use Solutions Finish. Stoner used to have something that you add to windshield fluid, but I don't think they make that anymore. I have 1 bottle left. Yeah. That's the DIY trim coating. It is. So anyway, I used it today. Did a video on it. That was a 2-hour deal. And that's the video I was editing. I was trying to get the bigger videos done. So if I can get the bigger videos done, I can clear more space in case I don't get the other ones done. But there's so much information in that video, it's going to be 45 minutes long. If I don't, take more out. So that's when I just start, I'm like, yeah, no, I got to stop. I'll just draft it and I'll come back to it. I will come back later. Okay, Leslie, have a good night. But yeah. But that Stoner Car Care trim coating is still going strong. 4 months. Now, you also have to remember, my pickup has not been washed in 11 weeks. Now, that's on purpose because I'm testing out that coating that's on my pickup. One part of my trim by my wipers is turning, but the other half is still dark. What happened? It's probably just the way the plastic is. Now, I wanted to do the windshield wiper arms and then the little piece, and that was, I think, something that the guys did when I was in Dallas, because they also put new windshield wipers on my pickup. But anyway, it all looked really good, so I'm going to hang on to this coating for a little while, see if I can't find other places I can use it, other cars that I can maybe use it on. It was a very simple process to put it on. After I got myself all worked up, nervous about it, watching videos, every video I can find that Ivan has made, I'm watching those all morning before I go in. I waste so much energy being nervous about the dumbest stuff. And then I do it, and it's fine. Why? What's that all about? My thing is flashing at me. What is this all about? I don't know what that was about. Let's see, yeah, it was, some of it was fine and some of it was not. Especially on the front. The front, it was really weird how it was, I don't even know how to describe it. It was kind of like a grid. And you would have the raised parts that were not fine. And then the other parts inside that were fine. So I don't know. It's just, I think it's just the way the plastic is made. You know, one part of my trim by oh, I already read that. That depends on the plastic trim. One thing to do is clean well, then use alcohol, then solution finish, or DIY detail, or stoners. I actually didn't. My pickup is a 2007, so I did not use any alcohol or APC on it. I just used I used the Turtle Wax Max Power soap. And then I came back with Rinseless and just made sure that I got it as clean as possible. I'm just worried about using that stuff on the '07. If I had like my daughter's pickup, maybe I would have. But I was just concerned about it, you know. Rugged Sled Rider, Trump 2024. On some vehicles, you will see trim having what we call tiger lines. And that's because of how the plastic is made, cheaper plastic. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Cheaper plastic, yeah. Because, I mean, mine was just old. Mine was just old. But I'll tell you what, when I was done, I don't know. I think the black dye that they put into that is the best dang thing they could have done. Because it covered those stains that Coach Kimmy polish had left. Normally happens on Hondas and Jeeps. I can see that. Hondas are a pain. Either way you look at them. But anyway, I was nervous and worked myself up and almost talked myself out of it. Almost talked myself out of it. And then I said, nope, I'm turning on the camera and I'm just going to go. Just going to do it. Just going to jump in. And it turned out to be the only reason it took me as long as it did is because I was like, didn't want to miss a spot. Taking my time, you know. It was just weird. I shouldn't have screwed around like I did, but I had a lot of information in there. Now I got to figure out which information doesn't need to be there. So we'll see how it works. My Civic trim is all chalky. You ought to use some of that trim coating. Well, Humberto just gave us 3 good options. It was good. I was very pleased with it. I really was. Because I was scared when I went in. And then it was just that easy. And I'm like, why do I do that? Why? Use Solutions Finish. Now you know what to do. And I'll get that edited. I'm working on it. Like I said, I'm trying to do those longer videos that I have recorded so that I can just delete those longer videos, you know, get it uploaded on the channel. Now, I did do, when I first got home and I was sitting here eating supper, I did do one of my short videos. I did I had to remove a decal, and I used the eraser wheel, and then I did a rinseless wash. It was the same detail that I had done Wednesday, the unexpected one I was talking about, but I couldn't finish it until today. And so I thought, well, I'm not going to delete the video. I didn't even think I should record it. But there's a lot of people that want to see that eraser wheel being used. And I want to make sure that people know it is a simple use. You just have to learn how to control the drill. So I went ahead and made it and then did the rinseless and took it back. Got her done. Yeah, I did wear gloves. I didn't want all that black stuff. When I opened the bottle, pulled it out of the box, shook it up, and then it was about time for me to, and I used a sponge, okay? I did not use the cut up microfiber towel because I didn't have any scissors at the shop. So, but I did have those sponges. So I pulled that sponge out and I'm like, okay, here we go. But anyway, the sponge worked out perfect. And yeah, I tried the one from Jack's Wax. But anyway, as soon as I tried to open that bottle, it blew up. It like popped or something. It had like an air bubble. Too much pressure in it. Anyway, so it got all over my gloves and the bottle. And so anyway, I had to clean that up. So I changed the gloves because I was afraid it was going to get everywhere. I didn't know Jack's Wax. What is Jack's Wax? I never even heard of that. Yeah, I'll check them out. If I blow it, no one will know but me. You go for it. You won't know until you try. Go watch some videos on it. I'm sure you probably already have. But you said it was ceramic coated? Well, I've never heard of it, Mark. Not once have I ever heard of that. This is another one of those, this is why I think there's a lot of products that are just completely passed up. Some people try them out, but they're just completely passed up by big product reviewers. And that was another video I did. I tried that, one of the products that guy brought to me. So I did that video today also. So I did a total of 4. The Cerakote I applied 2 years ago is still going strong. Cerakote trim. Is it trim stuff? Yes. Okay. I didn't even know Cerakote had that. Now, I know McGuire's has a trim. I don't even know if it's a polish or what, but you put it on a microfiber towel. But it doesn't last very long. It doesn't last very long at all. My daughter put it on her pickup and was complaining about it. The cube. The cube. Oh. So it's just leaving a little bitty layer, isn't it, David? Like a towelette of ceramic coat, of trim coating, ceramic coat. Ha! Yeah, I'm gonna try that ceramic coat that we had. I need to use it. It's still sitting on the on the shelf, but it's the same ceramic coat that we have on my pickup. So I'm gonna put it on that shower door. See how well it does. The trim kit comes with several towelette packets. Maybe I'll take a ride to the bays and see what they have. There you go. You could do that. Two packets was enough to do my F-150. Well, this is a Chevy Silverado, so it's about the same size. Yeah, it is supposed to be nice. Well, it's supposed to be nice here tomorrow. 77. So yeah, go check it out. Walmart carries it. Okay. You look miserable, doggy. You don't have any Walmarts? Or you do and they don't carry it? I don't know. I never looked at our Walmart. Our Walmart is full of Suds Lab, Jay Leno, Chemical Guys, McGuire's. I have not been to Walmart, and I just order my food online and it delivers to the house, so I don't have to go deal with it because, ew, people. That's not okay. I understand what you're saying now. I figured it was you have a Walmart, but that stuff isn't there. Our Walmart, I'll tell you what, they have some really nice towels. I like their towels. They're multi-purpose towels. I like their towels. And I've been using Moe's towels more just to see how well they do. And I'm next interior I'll use that. He gave me 3 different products, an interior detailer, a waterless wash with ceramic infused, and a tire gel. And then I got to make a video on this fancy tire coating. Some advanced and AutoZone stock it. I need to go get. And I need to do a video on quick beads and ceramic gloss. I still think I'll just have to take one car, put one on one side and one on the other. Because personally, I think there's nothing different between them. Oh yeah, they got turtle wax at Walmart too. When every detailer was doing videos on Jay Leno products, I was dumbfounded because those have been here for 5 years before they did their videos. Oh yeah, they do have. Well, actually, I'm not sure they still have Black Magic. My daughter, she paid. That's how I found their Black Magic tire wet that I use on the engine bays. Is they were doing a clearance on all of theirs. My foot itches. My Target is terrible when it comes to detailing products. I've never been to I don't go to Target. So I don't know. I've never been there for detailing stuff. Our Target carries Rain-X and Armor All. That's it. I want to see if that Black Friday has Armor All. Oh my God. If that Black Friday has any uh, decent detailing products in general. Hang on, my foot's itching. I think it's just dry skin. Put some of this lotion on. I have my socks on. Maybe it's because distilled water, if you're lucky enough to catch it. Suds Lab. Oh, yeah, they do have mothers at Walmart here. Rain-X, Armor All, Meguiar's, Chemical Guys. Yeah, that's about what they have, but they still have a little bit of Jay Leno. Or at least they did last time I was there. They probably don't now. I don't know. But they had a ton of Suds Labs. Suds Lab. My kids brought me one of the interior detailers of the Suds Lab. So I've got to do something with that. I'm telling you, when you're doing YouTube and detailing, those products just kind of show up. And I really didn't want to be a product review channel, but as those show up, that's exactly what it is. But what I'm trying to do is, rather than just spend 5 minutes opening the bottle, smelling it, using it, and calling it good, I'm trying to actually use it and incorporate it, and then use it over time, and then I'll give a final thought on it. Target water is the best distilled water. Mother's is decent. The Mother's Bug and Tar Remover, I love that stuff for removing adhesive. It's not very good on bugs, but it removes that adhesive very, very well. All the ones I mentioned except Suds Lab are in Advanced Auto and AutoZone, including Griot's Garage. Griot's is at O'Reilly's here. I don't know if it's at AutoZone. But that's where you're going to find Griot's here, is at O'Reilly's. And they've got quite a bit of it. I think they've got a whole line of their own stuff. I love their compounded polish. It is really good to use in the hot sun. I learned a good trick during the hot weather. I left the bottles of water in the sun for a bit to get them nice and toasty. To wash the car. Is that what you mean, Kimberly? Yeah, I really like their polish. Now, I haven't tried any of their other stuff, but I want to. I want to try some of their other stuff. Crap. Forgot the name of the other company. Red, I believe. I have the soap. Haven't tried it yet. Mother's. Mother's is the red one. Isn't it? Yeah, warm water. Okay. Yes. Fast cream or Boss correcting cream. Cream? Not Mother's, another company. Well, who else is red? Simonize is orange and white. But that's over at Ollie's. Griot's introduced that foam cannon that doesn't require diluting after I spent all that money on cannons. Yes, that's how Griot's calls their polishing creams. Ah, okay. This is in a nice yellow bottle with a red lid. Can't remember. Heard they're good. Adams is red and white right now. Yeah. No? Hold up. Now I gotta look. Oh, sorry, Jazzy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on your little tail. Yeah, I was thinking it was black, but it's just there is black on the label, but yeah. This stuff worked great on my tires when I was in Dallas. This is what Carlos used on my tires, my wheels and tires. So I went ahead and ordered this for my tires, but now that I got the other one, I can do a review on this and use it on the dealership vehicles. And because it's wheel and tire, and then I'll just put the coating on mine. I have to put the next big project on my pickup is the glass coating. These great big sweats. So I'm going to have to do the glass coating next, but I'm not real sure how to do it, so I got to watch some videos on it. Because I think I'm going to have to polish that glass. I don't know. Maybe not. Had to put lotion on my feet. Now I can put my socks back on. Maybe they won't itch. Everybody went quiet. Sonax. I've never heard of that. So yeah, if I use that tire coating on my tires, then I can do a review on this and clean some dealership vehicles. See how well it turns out. I need to fill up all my jugs and take water back up there. I've used it all. Sonax has their great Alcantara cleaner. Alcantara. Cadillacs are famous for that stuff in their vehicles. Everybody says, use whatever you want on it to clean it. It's easy to clean. I have yet to find any of them that are easy to clean. They're so hard to clean and they don't ever come clean. Yep, Alcantara is like suede. Yep. So Sonax or Polestar for Alcantara. Now I could use some Polestar on it. I haven't had one since I've had the Polestar, though. I'll have to use that next time. Or they're equal, maybe. Yeah. I tell you what. That stuff is not... It's not easy to clean, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just getting it from people who don't take care of it, you know? It's got to be it. That's gotta be it. But I detailed my boss's mom's Cadillac, And that Alcantara and that Cadillac would not come clean for nothing. Nothing. I think it was gene transfer on there, but I can't say for sure. Either way, nothing cleaned it. I came this close to putting the steamer on it. I was like, oh, this is annoying. Because it was just like putting product on there for nothing. That's what it was. It's what it felt like anyway. And Alcantara cleaner. Possibly they are doing Alcantara for the first time after many years of neglect. Yeah, I can see that. Well, ask Humberto. He's the one who knows everything. Yeah, why didn't you tell her? Why didn't you tell her that, Humberto? Now you can ceramic coat the sneakers too. Food bar. Yeah. I was like, oh, forget it. Anyway, and then I don't even remember what the car was. Nice vehicle. Alcantara down the center of every seat. Don't give me any ideas. I'm giving you ideas because that's what he said to me. We were talking about it. Everywhere you can use ceramic coating that does not involve the car. Shower doors, stainless steel appliances, AC metal cages, sneakers, faucets, bathroom mirrors, plastic walls, ceramic tile, appliances. Good night, Mr. David. I hope you have a good night or good rest. Good luck with the game. McGuire's carpet and upholstery cleaner? You know I'm looking at those sneakers, right? Yeah, that's what he said to me. You can use it on your sneakers. And I'm going, what? But, okay. Whatever works. And then I have a list of videos that I need to do. I did some interior ceramic on my dad's vehicle, so I need to do that. And then we were talking about where we could use spray coating. Sneakers, glass screen door, bathroom mirror, windows, plastic around the shower, ceramic tile, stove hood, and the microwave digits. Those are just the notes that I had made. Yeah, that'd be a hell of a side hustle. You just have to prove the benefits to it. That's all. That's kind of like the shower door. I put on my Facebook, look what here, this is what I've been dealing with. And I showed the before and the after. And now I got people messaging me, what did you use? What did you use? And I'm like, gotta wait for the video. Same as I did with Smart Fabric and Uggs, but didn't charge. You got to charge. You got to charge. You got to pay for the product. You got to pay for your time. Even if it's $10, you know, got to give me some money. You know, $10 can put a little bit of gas in your, a little bit of gas in your car. And that spray is really funky. Oh, really? Saw someone clean his sneakers with a product from Jack's Wax. Can't remember the product that it was. Think that citrus APC. Amazing. It's amazing to me the things that, but I think we need to do that. We need to do that. We need to, that's what we can do, Mr. Humberto. We can make a list and do a video. I'll do the video, but we got to make a list. Products, detailing products you can use in your home. Smells like oranges. I have a little of forced left. What's forced? But we need to kind of put that together. What is it for? What does it do? What can it do? Is there a benefit to it? And all of that. So that people are not thinking, this is weird. Forrest Gump. I forgot to write down a video idea that Joel and Sal brought up. Fort is from, oh, citrus cleaner. Okay. Centra from Vonix. Have you ever bought any products from overseas, guys? And I guess the question would be, like Hassan, what products do you have in Canada that we may not have here? Or it's not popular here? That's another question. And Built Hammer, and Surfex HD. See? Talking that language. Silver Wax. You can also use pink stuff, Kimberly. You can get that at the Dollar General. You can use pink stuff on your tennis shoes also. And your ovens. Silver Wax. Never heard of it. It's like a cleaning paste. It's like a cleaning paste. You put on a glove and you dig a little bit out and you clean this and then let it sit and break everything up. It's the craziest little stuff. The house cleaners that I was watching on YouTube, when I was putting bids in on those houses, they were using it on ovens and refrigerators and I'm like, and these are nasty ovens too. And I'm like, what? Anyway, and they said the best part about this stuff is you don't have to spend a lot of money on it and you get a good result. And I'm like, well, I have Built Amber Surfex HD, which is APC that you can dilute different ways for strength, and it is extremely effective. Is that from overseas? I'm going to have to check these out. I wonder if any Canadians did any videos on silver wax. No one in Puerto Rico knew about Built Amber until I started with it. Yeah, but that's because you watch every damn channel there is out there. I didn't buy overseas products, but I have the UK brand. It's from the UK, and now Obsessed Garage has them. Have KCX as well. Well, we have KCX here too. It's pretty popular. 3D doesn't seem to be that popular though. For something that's supposed to work well, it doesn't seem to be that popular. Coach Kimmy. Yeah, but we have a lot of it here. I like 3D. I've never tried it, but it's supposed to be really good. But it doesn't get a lot of talk. You know what I mean? It doesn't get a lot of... I don't see hardly any reviews on any of their products. Glaco from Japan. And now many in the USA distribute it. What is Glaco, whatever that is? What is it? I'm still waiting on my notification for BH Glass Cleaner. But I'm thinking I should stick to Invisible Glass. I like that Invisible Glass. The Invisible Glass and Sprayway. If I had to choose, those would be my favorites. Next to my own concoction of 50-50 water and alcohol. Car Pros CK Quartz from UK also have it. That Glaco looks good too. I'm going to have to look into some of that. G-Technic also from the UK. Or also have it. G-Technic. I did not know that was from the UK. But it's still distributed here, right? I did not know that was from the UK. Neither. Glaco means glass coating, which was made in Japan for airplanes. Oh, interesting. Training center is in Atlanta, along with KCX. Yes, Carlos went to Atlanta. He told me this story. He went to Atlanta a few years back and met up with those at Coach Kimmy. And he said, I bet this brand really blows up in a short time. And it did. And that is about... anytime he has to do an exterior, he's using Coach Kimmy. G-Technic is from Korea. Okay. Auto Glim. What is that? Is that a product name? A product brand? I use Naziel, which is from Turkey, and we have it in Puerto Rico for 5 years now. You know, that Nasio, I like it. It does a good job. But my God, you've got 6 inches of snow dust on everything by the time you're done with that 2 foot section, 24 inches by 24 inches. And then you've got 6 inches of snow dust all over everything after using it. What for? I was watching hand polishing and all the videos I saw was auto glim. Huh. So I like the product, but my gosh, you got to be willing to. You got to be willing to clean up the mess. And it was not easy. I literally had to take the air gun and blow all of that. It was in all the crevices of the windshields and the back windshield and on top of the roof. And I'm like, I love this stuff, but my gosh, so much dust. It's good. It's good. I like it. I used the coating Naziel VR53, but didn't like much the polish creams. No. Yeah, they dust really, really bad. I don't know what other products Naziel has, but yeah, they just dust really bad. So I think what I'm going to do is finish them off on headlights. You know, I don't think I'm going to get too crazy about polishing with it because just the cleanup alone with Naziel took almost as long as polishing the damn car. And I thought, you know, this is annoying. What did you use on the headlights? It looked like a cloth. I love the Majestic Solutions Shield Repel coating. Very slick. CC1, CP2, FF3. What what kind of coatings? What, are we talking glass coatings still? Griots. Well, maybe one of these days I'll be, you know, making all this money on YouTube and I'll just order some of this stuff and just give it a shot. CC1 and FF3 are water-based correction cream. And finish cream. Anything else? Look dang good. Wet nap thingies are the ceramic. Wet nap? Ain't heard it called that in a long time. Wet naps. And he said thingies. That's what we called them back in the day. Give me them wet naps so that I can clean this baby's butt. Wet nap. I've not heard that in a long time. Actually use the headlight restoration from Chemical Guys. What I would like to get my hands on is one of those polishers that are really small, where you can use the 1 or 3 inch on pads on them, sanding pads on it. I want to get one of those. And I haven't researched it yet. I've seen other people using them, but I haven't researched it yet. And I want to finally buy one, because they just look like they would make my life easier. Although I have to admit that drill polisher kit has definitely done well standing in, you know. But I need a drill that I can put the battery on the charger. Oh my God. I have a cheapy one in my cart. You can attach to a drill. I have a drill, and my dad, when I first started doing the dealership details, I didn't go anywhere outside of the interior. Then I discovered Rinseless, and so I ordered Rinseless. And then I learned, I was watching, don't even remember who. Then I learned you can do an engine bay detail with just wiping it down if you do not have a water source. And water sources is what this person was talking about. So then I learned you could do an engine bay just with the basics, with an APC or degreaser and some microfiber towels. Okay? And then over time, I've been picking up little things, because mostly my dad will say, you know, when you get a chance, why don't you try, is there a way you can do this? So then I get it off of there, but it took me an hour because it was so hard and all I had available to me. So, you know, I go looking for videos on them, and I learn how they get them off. So then, how do you get pinstripes and decals from former car lots off of these cars? Eraser wheels. And I'm like, well, who'd have thunk it? You know? Then I needed something to spruce up the headlights. Of course, I didn't know at the time if you use a heavy cut on a microfiber towel, you'll get the same effect. But I really needed it for different things. I've also found other uses for it since I bought it. But it was $20 on Amazon. It was a drill kit, a drill polisher kit. And you get like 15 of these 3-inch round pads, and you get 2 Velcro backer plates. And they're really cool. They do a lot of good. But I want one of those drills that has like a 90-degree head on it, so that I can do a little better job on some of that stuff. Also, 2 batteries. Also use a polisher. Y'all have Auto Bright out there. I don't think I've ever heard of that. But that doesn't mean it's not here. So I can use a drill to practice before I buy a polisher. Yeah, but I wouldn't use it on your ceramic coated vehicle. Because if you use a drill with the little polishing pad on it, it's going to be much more aggressive than a polisher. I use a drill sometimes on headlights. So many secrets. I think I have 2 photos on Instagram with a silly caption. Oh, did you watch the video I sent you from NTE? Yes, I did. Not all of it because it was quite long. But I did watch it until... Where the hell did I stop? And I actually set the phone up when I was doing dishes so I could listen to it then too. I think so. No, it was a while after. No, just on these little interior touch-up jobs. Oh, wait. Did you watch the... What are you talking about, Kimberly? I'm lost. Yeah, I had to tell Kimberly he was there. I think I watched it for a little while after that. Yeah. You don't look like what you sound. Using a drill as a polisher. I do use it on the interior of cars. I don't usually put it on video. It's usually on video, but I do not include it. And the reason why is because some things you just know are going to attract the drama. You know, like a magic eraser. Just don't do it. So, I have used it on leather seats, especially that are in rough shape. For example, one that had children all over the back seat. You could tell that there were car seats on both sides. And it was everywhere. You can use drill brushes on mats. I was with Jason Otterness and Eric Joseph. I've just been using the brushes on the mats. But I can just see all the drama coming out if they see me using a drill with a polishing pad on there on these seats. I just don't want to listen to it. So I will sometimes do that. It's also good to use on cloth seats. If you really need to get it in there, the brush sometimes on some of those older seats can actually tear the fabric up. You know, cause it to fray. When I do a deep clean, I use the drill and the brushes. Yeah. A drill will save time. It has been. It's been a changer, a game changer. You know, I've been able to do pretty well with headlight restorations using the drill polisher, which is just a drill and then a backer plate that you put on there. No big deal. Because it's too cute. There's all kinds of things that it can be used for, and I really enjoy it. I mean, it's made a lot of things easier, less time consuming. But with the drill polisher, I guess I could possibly, if I've got the 3-inch backer plate with the polisher kit, I guess I could order some 3-inch round sanding discs that Velcro and use it, but I would be afraid to because a drill has so much more power than a polisher. Soft to hard. Yeah, this one has like 15. You have 3 of like, maybe it's more. No, it's 20. 21. It's 21. You've got, and it goes in that like 4 steps. Maybe it's 5. You've got orange pads, yellow pads, black pads, blue pads, white pads. So it's 5. And each one is supposed to be more coarse than the other. Yeah, so it starts soft and works your way up. And then you also have a flat one with a waffle pad one. Same color. Yeah, they're color coded. Mine goes, let's see, orange being the most aggressive, white being the least aggressive. Then you have blue, then the black, the yellow, and then the red. I mean, the orange. I have blue, hard, yellow, medium, white, soft. See, my blues are not that hard. They're pretty soft. I'm going to charge my batteries now. Me and my 5-year-old helper are going to have fun in the sun tomorrow. Yay! You get some rest. I'm not going to be here much longer. I've been on here way longer than I expected, but it's 11:45. You guys have fun tomorrow when you go out and about. I bought a polisher from Auto Bright. Never heard of that. I have a palm polisher, which is a random orbital. And then I have a rotary polisher, which is 7-inch rotary. Got that at Harbor Freight. It's a Warrior. And then I have, okay. He likes helping me outdoors, especially when I tell him I'm using the hose. Oh, I thought you meant recharge your batteries, meaning get some sleep. Use that on headlights. I have used my polisher on headlights, especially the palm polisher. The palm polisher is 5-inch. And then I have a sander. It's a dual action that you can throw a pad on, a polishing pad on, and do small jobs, smaller jobs, but too big for the drill polisher. Because the drill polisher pads are only about, I'm going to say they're 2 to 3 inches. They're not that big. But it does great on headlights, so I don't complain too much because it has made it easier. And sometimes I'll just put polish on a microfiber towel and do it that way. And then, let's see, palm polisher, rotary, and then I have a DA that the guys gave me. It's a Max Shine. Not bad. Now, my dad has a buffer. It's a 10-inch buffer. Thing's huge. And the pillars. Not sure if my palm sander is a DA. Yeah, nowadays they make them where it's DA it more vibrates than anything, but you can throw a pad on it, and it's almost like you're actually using a palm DA. It does have, it's got the vibration movements, but it doesn't have a complete turn. You know what I mean? The DA or the rotary. You get a good result from both. Why do I like the DA? Because it's easier on my back. The rotary, you better have a good handle on it, because it's like no different than a drill. That thing can fling. And being as big as they are, the rotary is fine. But they hurt my back. They hurt my back, I will not lie. A palm sander. A palm polisher is like, I don't even have one. You'll have to look it up. It's a random orbital, my palm polisher. The palm sander is the one you can throw a pad on and do some kind of, just some small little sanding on a vehicle, But the palm polisher, it comes with a foam backer plate and then bonnets. You use bonnet. Usually microfiber. You get two different microfibers. One's soft and one is a little more harsh. And then you can get the wool bonnet. And you can also buy the yellow foam pad bonnets. But that's really all you're going to get out of it, is just a good buff. You're not going to get like what you would get from a rotary. And then the palm sander is the one you can throw a pad on. It's like a DA, but it vibrates more than anything. It doesn't do complete spins and all. But you can throw like the backer plate on the sander that we have is 5 inches, but I have put 7-inch pads on it. To, like the hood was really, you could tell it had a lot of oxidation on it. So I just put a pad on the sander and put some polish on it and just got it cleaned up. But it's good for the little jobs like that. If it hurts the back, then I'm out. Yeah. That's why, I think there's just the job itself will hurt your back, or does mine. Hurts my feet too. But when it comes to the rotary, there's a lot more arm strength involved, and your body needs to be able to compensate too. And so it hurts my back, and my arms will be jelly arms. A Black & Decker palm sander. Yeah, those you can throw a pad on and use as polishers. Yeah, jelly arms. Jelly arms. Because that vibration and having to hang on to that, your muscles just get so fatigued. It's crazy. But they work. I mean, I've got lots of options. If we've got a car, yeah, you can buy a polish. Yeah. But I mean, if you've got a car that's just like the dealership ones, some of them come through and they've got gloss to them, but you can see that there's like this haze on it that didn't come off when you did the rinseless. So now you're like, yeah, I probably better go over this and make it look a little better, because these cars sit out in the sun and you want them to look good, And so I'll sometimes just throw a pad on the sander, and I will use some gold standard polish and just clean it up a little bit. And if there's little spots on bumpers, sometimes people will scrape something with the mirrors. And if you take the drill polisher to those things, you can usually work all that stuff off. All those scuff marks. Now, body damage, you can't fix that. But the scuff marks, you can make them look better. My forearms are buff now, like Popeye. Minus the anchor tattoo. Now, I'll use like Naziol or Griot's polish for my particular needs at the shop. But I like the gold standard for the light stuff. Hey, now talking and buff arms is looking forward more. Speaking of arms, my arms hurt. This arm especially. But anyway, guys, I'll be here for a few more minutes and then I'm gonna skedaddle. I think this is the most we've ever talked detailing. I've been a truck driver too long. And the rotator cuff hurts pretty bad. It'll even start hurting when I'm not doing anything. Like right now, it's really sore here. Don't even know why. I didn't do anything that was that would extend it, or, you know. Now, yesterday I drove, but I sat all day. I don't know if the farmer's tan is going to stick around now that we're getting ready to go into cold. But yeah, it doesn't take much. Tattoo, now she's going to be more hooked. My brother and cousin complain of leg pain from using the clutch. Yep. Now, yesterday's truck is an automatic, so that didn't bother me. I don't have a clutch. But the one that I was in Tuesday was an automatic, but it was a baby truck. And then the one I was in Monday in the video that posted today, that's a 10-speed. Done a few headlight restorations with a polisher. I have too. Now I've hand sanded. What I've done is hand sanded it and then took the drill polisher to it. So I would do the sanding by hand with some rinseless, and I would go through 600, 1000, and 2000, and that usually cleared it up pretty well. But I've done that enough now that I would love to be able to put together some sanding discs, and, you know, be able to make that a little quicker. I have no doubt in my mind that I could restore a headlight with an actual drill. There's no doubt in my mind that I couldn't do it if I just had everything I needed. And I think I could cut that 2-hour time down to very little. Does a few headlight restorations with a polisher. Yeah, it'll be gone soon. I look like a swirly ice cream. The one from the undisclosed location with the Wind generator farm. You guys lost me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of those down here. In fact, um, just to the south and west of here, maybe that's a road trip video you guys would like. The second largest wind farm in the country is just south and west of here, about 40 miles. It's called the Sandridge something. Sandridge something. When I had a nonprofit, I was talking to my sister because I was going to take all the biker. We had a bike run, motorcycle run, and so I was going to take all of the bikers south and west of here. And she told me about this place, so of course I'm researching it, and I added it to my motorcycle run because we did a 106-mile motorcycle run, and we added that, and I tell you what, I don't think there was one biker who did not compliment that choice. They thought it was so cool. And it is actually very cool. It's like 15 miles long. Oh yeah, wind generator farm, yeah. And that's not even the biggest one. That's just some of them that are powering some of the area there. We only have a few. I found you yesterday at HM. Where's Waldo? Yeah, I might do that. I might do that. Yeah, it's always nice to go for a ride with somebody who's responsible. I would never climb on a crotch rocket. I'm kind of too old for that crap. And anybody who owns one is going to drive it like hell. You know how that goes. So I don't even bother. But yeah, a big bike. I used to work with the guy, and him and I would go out riding every once in a while. You know, you just get that wild hair to go get some air in your hair. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm with you on that one. It's always nice to sometimes just go for a ride. And swear I was about to fall off when we hit a bump at high speed. Yeah, no. I'm good. Don't like it. I'm not a fan of those things at all. But a big bike, you know, like a big Indian, um, Harley. Yeah, they scare me. Got home and immediately handed him the helmet. Yeah, normal people have a limit. And those crotch rockets just exceed it before I ever climb on. It's like looking like Endon and Harley Davidson, yeah. We had our first bike run we did up at the Harley Davidson um, here in town. So that's where they started. We had donuts and coffee and just made sure everybody had their map and their program. And they were playing poker. So each stop that they, because they were given 5 stops and they got to pick a card. And when they came in, the best hand win. The top three hands would win. So you'd get 5 stops and you would stop and get a card. So we just, it's always just, that's just the poker run deal. Was tempted to get a slingshot spider, whatever it's called. You know what? I know a guy who has one of those. I know another guy who's got a trike. And they love their bikes and slingshots. Now, we had a car show for motorcycles and cars, and that's where we met him, is he brought his slingshot to the car show. And that's how we met him. Anyway, he's a super nice guy. Has 4 businesses. Lots of money. That kind of thing. That's how we got to know him, was he would sponsor the events and stuff. But I'll tell you what, those bike runs were pretty cool. Leaving a bar once and all the Harleys rev their engines at the same time. It was so cool. I call those tricycles. Basically, they are. They're just made up like an open Corvette. And then you have those regular motorcycles that they made into trikes. And that's for those who worry about losing their balance and all that. But I made, now the ladies ride those. Yeah. Well, I was getting ready to tell you that. Was the first year we did our bike run. We did we met this man. The bike run was going to be on his wife's birthday. Okay. So he sent us $200 to put Happy Birthday Jewel, which was her name, Jewel, on the underneath the logo, because we had the t-shirts made. And so underneath the logo of the Becca's Cruise for Kids, we put her Happy Birthday Jewel. The next year, just before we had our next bike run, they all went on a run for a weekend. They rode out to Joplin, down to Branson, went through the Ozarks, came back to Joplin, and on their way out of Joplin, because they stayed the night again there in Joplin, when they were leaving Joplin to come home, they were in a roundabout, and a car entered, hit her, and she was killed instantly. And I think that was probably one of the most memorable moments. Was he didn't want to pay the money to get a sponsorship spot. He just wanted to pay $200 to put Happy Birthday to his wife on our t-shirts for the bike run. And it was her 60th birthday too. Anyway, she thought that was the neatest thing. Anyway, that was one of the most memorable. And she did ride a trike. Her husband, George, who I still have contact with, he's still a great guy. He was driving one of them great big Harleys. He's a big guy, older guy, but big guy. And he drove a big Harley. And then she had her trike. She felt safer on the trikes. My brother has a Harley, not the chopper, the other one. The ladies have taken all the cool toys. Yikes. Damn right. That's so sad. It was sad. I'll tell you, when I found out about it, it was on Facebook, okay? And I kept seeing this post I was thumbing through the feed and I saw these posts tagging her, and we're going to miss you and all of that. And the way some of them were worded, it was like she did not die, but a couple of them sounded like, yeah. And in one, the last one said RIP, and I went, no way. But the car thankfully missed George. Thankfully. Otherwise, both of them would have been taken out. And, but she was such a nice lady. She really was. And she had a trike. So every time I think of those trikes or I see one, I always think of her. She was such a nice lady. She just had all this. And that's the thing I think that makes me mad about all the good ones. They always got to go. And they go early. And they always got to go in such an awful way. It seems like. Weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into it. Oh, I thought I missed a comment. But anyway, so Jewel died the next, or just before we had our next bike run. And so he did not pay to say happy birthday that year, obviously. But we remembered her anyway. Because on the back, we always said in memory of Becca. And because it was on the front, Becca's Cruise for Kids. And then on the back, we would say in memory of Becca May, which was my daughter's name. And then underneath it, we put Jewel Rail. And her husband was part of the bike run that next year. He did come. And of course, he just kind of teared up when he saw that we remembered her. But yeah, that was a sad deal. And the trikes, you would think they're so much safer. But not when you get hit by a car that's in a big ass hurry. You know what I mean? And that's what it was. And the guy did go to jail. He did go to jail. But not for his he didn't even have a trial for like 2.5 years. It was stupid. Talk about a delay of justice. It's ridiculous. But anyway, yeah. I don't like crotch rockets. Big Harleys, those are good to go for rides on. I've never been on a trike. So I don't know. And I've never been in a slingshot, but I've been around one. I think they just look cool. They look like a bat car. You have riders that ride responsibly in their coach. But then you have a few that drive like crazies. Oh, yeah. We've got a lot of them. In fact, today I was cussing one guy. I'm sitting at the red light. Okay, red light's right here. I'm here, and then I'm in the left lane. And then there was a car next to me on my left in the turn lane, and then one on the right. Next thing we know, this dipshit on a crotch rocket is coming up while sitting at this red light. He comes up in between all of us. And he's almost halfway into the intersection before the light ever turned red. And I said, I hope somebody nails you. Because you know how they have to rev it up all the time? Scared the living daylights out of me and the lady next to me. But why did he do that? Why would he have to do that? Coach group. Yeah, in their group. Sometimes they are responsible. But you get them out there. Yeah. I'm sorry. And then run from the cops. And they'll usually get away. But if the cop gets their tag number, they're screwed. We've had several of them die here. In fact, it was May or June of this year. I told you Elizabeth, my daughter, she drives a truck. Okay, she drives a dump truck. Um, a lot of times, those little trucks, we have, in those little ones, we have to do work on the highways overnight. Um, one night, they were just getting back to work after all of the thunderstorms and the rain and all of that. And they got started. She got one load in, and everybody took off running. She was like, "Oh my God, what's happening?" Everybody took off running, and towards back behind them, she's looking in the mirror and didn't see anything. A motorcycle rider on a crotch rocket. They estimated his speed at 170 mile an hour. Could not react because he chose to ignore the signs. He could not react to the lane going down to one lane. And he went into the construction zone, not realizing that there were a foot deep hole all the way up. They were just in sections, but they were a foot deep. He hit that first hole, went flying, and then hit the front of a truck. Obviously killed. So my daughter put some kind of innocent post on Facebook about it. And his family decided to go on the attack of her. He loved his family, and you have no right. And she's like, hold up. I mean, you could tell this lady was extremely angry. But Elizabeth didn't say anything bad. She just said, I can't believe this happened and all of that. Anyway, it was awful. And so my response to her was, I don't know why they do that. I don't know. Makes no sense, does it? I responded to this woman. Now, obviously, I am going to come and snap back because it's my daughter. I don't care how old she is. So I snapped back and I said, if your boy loved his family, why was he doing 170 miles on the highway on a motorcycle? Because to me, people that love their family aren't going to do something so damn stupid. Well, that didn't go over very well. He's got children. His family is going to see this comment. And I said, again, I repeat, if he loved his family, why in the hell was he doing 70 mile an hour on the highway on a motorcycle? Obviously, you're not going to have time to react to anything at 170 mile an hour. But he loved his family. We were just supposed to be convinced of that. And I will tell you, I do not believe that. I think you are one selfish individual if you're going to ride like that. 170 mile an hour, wheelies on the highway. You're just asking to be smashed. So, no BS here. I'm just saying. Don't tell me, and I won't donate to somebody who was in an accident and passed away of their own volition when they ride like that. The one kid that was killed running from the cops, I'm not going to donate to them. And it's not because I don't cherish life or any of that, but they asked for that. And that's just how I feel about it, sadly. Because we've got so many that do it. But anyway, enough about the rambling. But yeah, I'm with you. I don't understand why they do half the things they do. I just don't think... I think if there needs to be a ban on anything, there needs to be a ban on those. Those crotch rockets should be completely illegal. They're just awful. They have caused way too many people heartache. In fact, I can say that it's worse than alcohol. But that's just my thought. So anyway, you guys, you have a wonderful, wonderful night. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Work on this video a little bit more. But the scooters now are not, they don't even look real. They're, I mean, they don't, they look like the Jetsons. Does that make sense? They look like the Jetsons. Yeah, I'm going to go live tomorrow, same time. Or I might check in on, oh no, Curmudgeon's Corner isn't tomorrow, right? It's next week. Well, anyway, I'll make sure. I'll go live again tomorrow. That was a plan. This was just I was bored kind of thing. So, but anyway, you guys have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow night. But I do want to get my shower so that I can ceramic coat my shower door tomorrow. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. Peace.